My name is Emily, and at the time of filming this, it was month 3 of backpacking the world, or at least as far as my budget would take me, after quitting my government job to travel and actually find my true inner self. If you're new to this channel, welcome. If you're a seasoned subscriber, welcome back. This episode is going to be a little bit different than what you're used to so far. On this channel, I've tried to be as honest as possible without compromising my personal boundaries about what a travel experience like this is actually like. And even though I filmed a lot of vlogs, there's been a lot of mental pressures or inner realities happening under the surface that I haven't always been able to express on camera. So today I wanted to create a little video about what it's actually like under the surface.
My body is having a hard time processing all of this change
When you're traveling as a solo female.
The adventure continues! Hi YouTube. The last time I got in a hammock, I just fell right out of it. I thought this would be a nice place to vlog, but now it's getting really loud. Okay, I'm gonna try this instead. I'm in a chair by the pool at the Selena hostel in La Fortuna, and I wanted to check in with you. When you travel, you experience a lot all at once, and I wanted to document this process. I just finished having breakfast with my new friend from San Francisco. One of the best things about traveling if you're solo is the ability to meet other solo females who are also traveling. I used to think it would be really scary to travel alone, but even though I'm going alone, I'm not actually alone because I'm meeting people constantly. It puts you in this mindset where you're open to your surroundings more than you would have been back at home. At least in my experience, you just attract so much expansion through conversation, through meeting new friends from all sorts of different walks of life that you would have never met otherwise. Okay, someone just started blasting music, so I'm gonna just double check this audio. It's really not perfect. Living in a hostel can be kind of hectic sometimes. For the most part, if you pick the right one, you have to pick the right one. Look at the reviews, filter for things like bed bugs. Do they have lockers? If it makes you feel better, do they have female dorms? If you pick the right hostel and all those things are satisfied, then generally you can feel quite safe in the hostel. However, it is still hectic living among a bunch of people, especially if you don't have a private room. Last night I slept in a 10-person dorm, and there's people all around me right now, even just talking. Here using a shared kitchen. One girl got her nectarine stolen, which is a really funny thing to get stolen. But anyways, that's just kind of part of the lifestyle here. With all that being said, travel is so fun. It's very hectic. You're constantly moving locations, trying to speak in different languages, always getting to know your surroundings. Is it safe? Is it not safe? But it's so fun. Yesterday we went to La Fortuna waterfall and Volcano Arenal. The surroundings here are just so beautiful. La Fortuna is this place that's like a couple hours north of San Jose in the middle of the jungle, and it's just known for a lot of outdoor things. And honestly, I am having a great time, but I'm also feeling quite exhausted. I've been having to take a lot of time to just sit down with myself and process all of this change. It's like so much change. There's so much change all around me. The body is having a hard time processing all of this change. And I really don't know what comes next, and that sense of openness is exciting, but it's also so scary. Like, I really don't know what comes next. I don't know where my next job is going to come from. I don't know how I'm going to support myself on this lifestyle, and I really needed to step back and stop just having fun all the time and really ask myself, well, how do I continue with this lifestyle? I have very big dreams, and I know that there must be a way to do it because I've actually met a lot of people who are traveling as digital nomads here. Oh, it's just starting to rain. I'm under an umbrella though. That's what happens when you're in the middle of the jungle, is it can rain at any moment. Whoa, this is kind of beautiful. I want to show you actually. Yeah, so like yesterday, I met someone who was working remotely for a company doing organic standards in Canada, and I also met someone who was a mental health therapist online. So there were people that were able to bring values-based work into remote work and still travel at the same time, and I was so inspired by their lifestyles. It's just this big open-ended question of how can I do that for myself? Is it possible? I know it's possible, but the part of me that still has a lot of doubt of whether or not that lifestyle is possible for me, even though it's what I want so badly. It's really coming down. Yeah, you can't really see it in the vlog, but you can probably hear it. And then also coming to terms with, even though I'm really enjoying travel and it's so much fun, I'm also starting to crave a sense of stability in a home that I've chosen. Like, instead of being stuck in my hometown, I want to build myself a home in a new place that I chose because I love it there. So I have this big question of where is my home? Where is it going to be? How do I build it? How do I have the lifestyle I want? How do I support myself? All of these questions while traveling and just watching my bank account savings go down is really scary. It's really scary to not have that sense of stability, and I'm excited to be documenting the process. Hopefully I'll look back on this in years to come and have a way forward, because even a couple years ago when I was vlogging in BC, like, I was just coming to terms with the fact that I even wanted to travel. I'm living her dream right now. I've arrived only to realize there's a million other things that I haven't considered. I guess life's kind of like that. The dreams we dream in our head are not always like that when they come true in real life. There's always pros and cons to everything. Gotta take the good with the bad, I'm learning. So this next year I'm gonna really try and call in those structures of how do I support myself, how do I make my dreams sustainable, rather than just this being a blip in time and then going back to the way I was living before. I want to make something of my life based on the things that I value the most. Now I'm just completely trusting myself instead of what everyone else tells me. I have an intuitive sense of where I'm headed, but my analytical mind comes in and starts picking away at those intuitions, because it's different than the model I was given for what life is supposed to be like, and that shift is scary. I used to only make decisions with my mind based on what people told me was right and wrong, rather than following my heart. And my heart wants a lot of things. I'm definitely going to set the intention to enjoy the whole process of life unfolding, rather than just sit here and worry about a future that's not defined yet, and trust myself that everything's going to be okay. I'm already living my younger self's dream right now. At one point I didn't even know how I was going to pass calculus. And now 10 years later, I'm in a whole other country alone, practicing a new language. I have to learn to not judge my future self based on the skills and fears I have now, because my future self is going to be equipped to solve the problems of her day. I hope there's some takeaways, wisdom bites from all of that, and I'll see you soon. I really just need a day to get organized. Tomorrow I'm leaving La Fortuna, and then I'm off to Puerto Viejo. Good morning from Salina. It's like 6:30 in the morning. I'm going to Puerto Viejo today. I got a shuttle there. I'm really excited for the ocean. I feel ready for something new. See you in Puerto Viejo.